If you're a horror fan, September 2024 is a thrilling time, with a fresh lineup of spine-chilling films released across some of the biggest streaming platforms. Whether you're into supernatural horror, psychological thrillers, or slasher flicks, this month has something for everyone. In today's video, we're diving into the top 5 best new horror movies released in September 2024 on Prime Video, HBO Max, and Apple TV. Each of these films brings a unique blend of suspense, fear, and excitement that will have you gripping your seat until the very last moment. Streaming platforms are stepping up their game, delivering a mix of blockbuster hits and hidden gems, perfectly timed for fans who love to embrace the spooky season a bit early. The selection this month showcases a wide range of fear-inducing content. Whether you're a seasoned horror buff or just looking for a good scare, you're sure to find something on this list that will haunt you for days. Number 5. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Following the death of her father, Lydia Dietz, Winona Ryder, returns to her childhood home with her stepmother Delia, Catherine O'Hara, boyfriend Rory, Justin Theroux, and daughter Astrid, Jenna Ortega. Lydia, still able to see ghosts, has been having visions of Beetlejuice, Michael Keaton, which only intensifies as she returns to the house. But Beetlejuice has his own problems, related to the return of his vengeful ex-wife Dolores, Monica Bellucci, who has the ability to extract the remaining souls of the dead and make them dead. The acting in the movie was excellent from all parties involved. Michael Keaton, in the iconic role, looks and behaves exactly the same, as if 36 years haven't passed since filming the first movie. Winona Ryder, who has become a much more experienced actress since the original film, leads the film proudly. And the great Justin Theroux is hilariously funny in his unique way. Jenna Ortega, while delivering a good performance, feels a bit overexposed to me in recent years, with the sense that her presence is unavoidable wherever you look. I would love to see her take on a more challenging role that presents a drastically different performance from what she usually does, to justify the hype. Another standout performance in the film was Willem Dafoe's in an excellent and unconventional comedic role. Overall, the cast is packed with big names that are always a delight to see on screen. Another strength of the movie is the musical aspect, something the first movie was very famous for. From a good choice of songs, especially fun musical numbers, references to classics from the first movie, and in particular, a slightly different spin on Danny Elfman's iconic and wonderful theme music that will thrill any fan of the classic film. In general, while I watched the first movie just recently, it's impossible to ignore the amount of fan service in this movie for fans of the classic film. And I mean that in the most positive way possible. It's not the modern, tiring fan service seen in quite a few franchise movies lately, but rather something that honors the original and gives fans who have been waiting for a sequel what they wanted, doing so in a logical, enjoyable way that remains true to the spirit of the story and what cinema should be. Number 4. The Well. Federico Zampaglione's The Well is a chilling exploration of ancient curses and the darkness lurking beneath the surface of seemingly idyllic settings. The Italian filmmaker creates an unnerving atmosphere, layering the film in so much dread, you'll find yourself gripping the armrests in anticipation, even during its pitfalls. The film follows Lisa Gray, a young art restorer, as she is commissioned to restore a medieval painting in the picturesque Italian village of Sambuci. What begins as a seemingly routine assignment soon unravels into a nightmare. As Lisa delves deeper into the painting's history, she becomes entangled in a web of malevolent forces and terrifying encounters. Amongst the incredible creature design, one of the film's greatest strengths lies in its atmospheric storytelling. It's an enchanting, eerie, atmospheric, gothic nightmare that lulls you into a hypnotic state. Zampaglione's direction is astute, creating a palpable sense of dread and unease throughout the film with ease. The haunting score, combined with the film's moody cinematography, immerses the viewer in a world of darkness and decay. While the film's plot may seem familiar to fans of the horror genre, For the most part, The Well manages to offer a fresh take on the haunted house trope. The film's exploration of ancient curses and the supernatural elements add a layer of complexity that makes it all the more intriguing. The performances in The Well are generally strong. Lauren Lavera delivers a convincing portrayal of Lisa, a woman caught between the beauty of art and the terrifying secrets it holds. The supporting cast also provides solid performances, adding depth and credibility to the film's characters. It has aspects that I love, with a cult, ritual, and a solid enough mystery. There were things that I guessed, plus it also feels like it is using story elements from other movies. The acting was good. Lavera leads the way with everyone pushing her to where she ends up. This is well made with the effects leading the way. The cinematography and framing help to hide the seams while also building a good atmosphere. Number 3. Kaku. Kaku is a cinematic tour de force that cements Tillman Singer's status as a rising star in the horror genre. This slow-burning, visually stunning descent into madness is a must-see for fans of atmospheric horror. The film's setup is deceptively simple. Gretchen, Hunter Schafer, a troubled teenager, moves to the German Alps with her family to help build a new hotel. However, the picturesque landscape soon gives way to an eerie sense of unease, as Gretchen discovers that her family is entangled in a sinister plot involving a mysterious species. Hunter Schafer delivers a career-defining performance as Gretchen, bringing depth and nuance to a complex character. Her portrayal of teenage angst, vulnerability, and determination is both heartbreaking and empowering. Tillman Singer's direction is masterful, crafting an atmosphere of creeping dread that's impossible to shake. The cinematography is breathtaking, capturing the stark beauty of the Alps while hinting at the darkness lurking beneath. The supporting cast, including Jan Bluthard, Martin Shokas, and Jessica Henwick, add depth to the narrative, their characters' motivations expertly woven into the intricate plot. Kaku is a thought-provoking exploration of identity, family dynamics, and the blurred lines between human and animal. The film's use of brood parasitism as a metaphor for psychological manipulation is both disturbing and fascinating. The sound design, production values, and special effects are all top-notch, creating an immersive experience that draws the viewer in. Kaku is a standout horror film that will leave you unsettled and disturbed. With its slow-burning tension, atmospheric setting, and outstanding performances, it's a must-see for fans of the genre. If you enjoy atmospheric horror, complex characters, and thought-provoking themes, Kaku is an absolute must-see. Be prepared for a slow-burning, unsettling experience that will linger long after the credits roll. Number 2. The Substance. The Substance is an thought-provoking thriller that leaves a lasting impact. Helmed by the talented director Coralie Farget, known for Revenge, the film brings a fresh perspective to the body horror genre, blending elements of sci-fi and psychological horror. What stands out most is the sheer originality of the concept. The storyline focuses on a mysterious substance that has the power to reshape human bodies, playing on fears of identity loss and control. The narrative unfolds with chilling suspense, keeping viewers on edge while exploring themes of power, transformation, and desire. Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley, and Dennis Quaid deliver astounding performances alongside an impeccable supporting cast and cast of extras, each committing entirely to every moment they are on screen in this dark, twisted, human, cruel, beautiful, violent, absurdist, satirical tale about fame, hunger, greed, the aging process, and so much more, set firmly in an industry always in search of fresh meat for the masses. Executed with surgical precision by a team that fired on all cylinders. A stellar cast, a brilliant writer and director, sublime cinematography, aggressive compositions and sound design, exquisite set designs and costumes, and a world-class lighting and horror FX team, all put in the work to make something greater than the sum of their parts, and it shows in every frame from beginning to end. Visually, The Substance is a masterpiece. The cinematography uses color, lighting, and close-up shots to create a haunting and claustrophobic environment. Combined with the unsettling score, the movie evokes a constant sense of unease that draws you into its world. The special effects, particularly the body transformations, are both mesmerizing and disturbing, executed with impressive realism. The film doesn't rely on gore alone, but uses it sparingly to enhance the psychological horror, making every moment more impactful. The Substance is a smart, stylish horror movie that breaks new ground in the genre. It's not just a tale of terror, but also a reflective piece on human vulnerability and control. Fans of body horror and cerebral storytelling will find it an unforgettable experience. Number 1. Speak No Evil. Speak No Evil is a 2024 psychological horror remake starring James McAvoy as Paddy, an English father who invites an American family to come to their house and relax. However, not everything is all it seems from the new Blumhouse feature. This movie delivers a deeply unsettling and gripping psychological thriller that keeps you on edge from start to finish. The film masterfully explores themes of fear, guilt, and moral dilemmas, with a narrative that gradually escalates tension and suspense. Its slow burn approach allows for a truly immersive experience, where every interaction feels charged with hidden menace. The cinematography and sound design amplify the eerie atmosphere, making even the quiet moments feel unnerving. While getting most of the aspects on point from the 2022 foreign film of the same name, Speak No Evil does create a good level of tension, while exploding into a violent climax, which is a good aspect regarding the film's strong point as a psychological horror flick. The American family are very likable and very realistic when it comes to some of the more tense scenes of threat. You do really sympathize with them in general, and throughout most of the runtime, you do also get to see some of what their views are on the other English family. At first, they think it's a new way of bonding with their new home, but as the film progresses, their perspectives slowly change, and it makes you think if they will ever recover from the horrific things they have witnessed so far, which does add a level of clarity and dread to the film's dark tone, and that's very good. James McAvoy's performance is a standout. He brings a remarkable level of emotional depth and nuance to his role, effortlessly transitioning between vulnerability and intensity. His portrayal is raw, layered, and deeply human, allowing the audience to connect with his character's internal struggles. McAvoy has always been known for his acting range, but in Speak No Evil, he reaches new heights, grounding the horror with a believable and empathetic performance. It's one of those roles that will linger with you long after the film ends. Well, this is it. Share your impressions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.